Live unexpectedly ended. Hold on. About to get it back going. Bam. There you go.
Yo,
what you...
we out here, baby. We out here, baby.
Yo, where you at?
Hey, yo.
Oh, man.
Crazy, you feel me?
Oh,
I'm
man.
everywhere, man. I'm everywhere, my nigga. Shit is crazy, dog.
No.
Woo.
No, get out of there.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Are you grounded? You grounded?
No.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yo. That's crazy.
Hey, yo, what's good?
You already know. Dang.
It's snowing, yo.
Oh, man. I ain't seen that in a minute.
Shit brick out here, son. Hold up.
Oh, man.
This shit brick.
No, you going in and out.
To the tropics, yo.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, that's a warning sign right there. No. I didn't think, I know you didn't think you was going to ever see that again.
Fuck,
That's
man.
right.
Hey, but it's nature.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hey, look.
Yo.
This shit freezing, nigga. Like, I gotta get out of here before we get snowed in.
Yeah, for real.
We in fuckeryville.
It don't look like it's that bad though.
I'm in Missouri right now. For real, I'm in Missouri.
What are you doing in Missouri? What are you doing in Missouri?
Misery.
Misery, right. That's crazy.
What's up, cuz?
No, man, no.
We gotta get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
This is what misery looks like.
No.
Missouri.
That's crazy.
What's up?
Nah.
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing it for us, though. I appreciate the sacrifices.
Niggas is out here, man.
That's nah.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here, man.
Nah, that ain't
Woo.
That's a clear indication that we don't belong in the Northern Hemisphere.
Bro.
Clear.
I just had to show you I'm in Missouri right now, bro.
And hurry up and get out of there.
I'm in the Midwest.
Out of there, no.
This shit crazy out here, man. Scary.
Man.
You feel me?
Yeah. You driving?
Yeah, True, and I'm in Georgia.
You location exposed.
What? We want to know where we at. We back in the trop. Oh, we good in Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Nigga pull up on us in Atlanta, they gonna have problems, nigga.
Yeah.
You heard? Like,
yeah, I already know.
I'm by you, Keys. Where you at? Pull up.
Jay say, hey, boy.
Hey. Yeah. Pull up, nigga. We gonna be at all the vegan restaurants in Georgia.
Yo.
Catch us up there. We coming up that bitch deep too. We gonna be at Cecili's. We gonna be in the West End.
We gonna be
on the West Side, East Side, Boulder Crest. We gonna be everywhere, nigga. You gonna catch it. Woo! Look. Look at my man.
Who?
Look at my man. He doing the. Look at it. Hey. Oh. Yo, he started. Yo, my man wheeling out.
That's crazy. Why he playing out there like that?
Hey, these niggas crazy, bro. Hey, yo.
He's stupid.
He start hitting donuts.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all.
I'm coming to get all my niggas, man. I'm coming to get all my niggas right here, babe. Come on. We about to get out of here. I'm going to call you back, man. We trying to get out of here.
All right, that's a bet.
Come on, babies. Come on.
Bonded up out there, boy.
Sorry. It's snowing. Let me unlock the door. Hold on. Come on, babes. Y'all, come on. Hold up, babe.
Ooh,
I gotta go, bro.
All right, I'll be here.
Come on, babe. We gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, for real.
You heard?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we good. Yeah, it's some oatmeal.
How you feeling?
You're much more taller than me.
I know. I gotta go now.
All right, hit me up.
I'm out here in motherfucking Missouri, man. Misery. I love myself.
I love myself.
The Midwest ain't no joke. We gotta get up out of here, baby.
For real.
All right, peace, God.
All right, peace, God. And no, boy, I ain't seen no snow in a long time. Even though I know it's snow out here in Georgia, I think we passed that point, but I remember it done snowed in Georgia in February, so I don't know. I hope not. I hope it don't snow out here. Yo, what, Jay? Somebody else want to build, man. Somebody come in like Jay, man. Jay was very respectful. He had questions that were actually leading somewhere. He wasn't even concerned with the personal life. That's a sign of somebody who's trying to seek knowledge. When people ain't interested in your personal life, you could tell that this is a true knowledge seeker. Anybody else is just somebody who needs drama to distract themselves from the torture that everybody experiences in Babylon. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's an illusion. If you're in Babylon, if you work for the system, you guaranteed miserable. And that goes from the nigga that's on food stamps all the way up to the celebrities. Everybody's miserable. It's just about who has the ability to hide their misery better. And that's what money does. If you want to know what money does for people who work for Babylon, it helps you hide the fact that you hate yourself better. Because you get to buy stuff and you get to make yourself appear a certain way that other people aren't able to. But I know, I'm not no different from you. It would be different if I don't know what it's like to be in the system. But I know 100% fact what it's like to work for the system, and it's guaranteed misery, it's guaranteed torture. I'm about to let you in, Lucian Naxa. Ja is in the other room doing something. He with Sheba right now.
Peace and love.
Peace, God.
Peace and love.
You who that true seeker? If you work for Babylon, you hate yourself. Because that's the only way you can give your energy to a system that don't have your best interest in mind. Babylon don't care nothing about you. Babylon just wants you to buy stuff. That's it. Babylon wants you to come to work and buy stuff. Come to work, buy stuff. Come to work, buy stuff. That's what everybody's doing. Coming to work, taking their little tickets that they got from work, and going to spend them at the prize section of the game center. Babylon is a big game center. Niggas go to work. Oh, what game you playing? I'm playing Target. I'm playing Walmart. Oh, I'm playing, everybody playing their little games. And depending upon how well you play the game will determine how many raffle tickets you get. And once you get your raffle tickets that we call money, you get to go to the prize center. The prize center is the beauty shop, the barber shop, Kroger. It's the movies. It's GameStop. It's the mall. Oh, look at me. I'm buying. Oh, look how I spent my raffle tickets. I bought Jordans, and they only cost 165 raffle tickets. Woo! Oh, I work at Publix, and they gave me 365 raffle tickets for ringing people up. Look at me. Look at me. I'm on social media, and I'm showing you what I bought with my raffle tickets. Ha ha. Look at me. I'm at the mall. I'm using these raffle tickets to buy a shirt.
So,
how about you?
So what's the point?
Look at me. I got 30,000 raffle tickets, and I'm going to buy a car. Yay!
So, like, what's the point, though?
The point of what? Babylon?
Yeah,
Is to realize that it is something that you need to overcome, and rather than participate in. The whole point of Babylon is to beat your ass and to torture you to the point where you be like, I'm not doing this no more.
So, okay, I understand what you mean.
That's what happened to me, bro. Look, that's what happened to me in Babylon, bro. I started smoking when I was 15. I started drinking when I was 17. And I kept doing that. Kept drinking, kept smoking, kept buying more cigarettes, and kept buying bigger bottles of alcohol, eating whatever I want, eating GMO food, and to the point where I just got sick.
No, I was saying is like, it was also stated that Babylon is a teaching ground, like a learning ground.
Yeah, it is, and that's
I was saying
absolutely, it's a proving ground. It's for you. The whole point of this plane is called chance. It's called opportunity, and you're here to prove to yourself that you're God. And by proving to yourself that you're God goes beyond the scope of simply saying, oh, I'm God. I'm a God.
I got a question.
When you truly realize that you're God, that means to give yourself the best of all things in every shape and form.
Okay, so I've been following you guys since the birth of Carbonation.
Okay.
And like, I really focus with you. What do you mean by people are showing you things not to do?
Oh,
So
for example, right, bro? It's been said that a smart man learns from his own mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. I can watch, right, other people and look at. You ever seen a big, fat, nasty person at the grocery store?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just big, look like they just big and tired. Look like if they had to run, they couldn't do it if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Now you look at that person's grocery cart, and you can learn from this nigga that, hey, I shouldn't be eating that.
Yeah.
And you ever seen somebody with one of them things in their throat?
Yep.
You can learn from that person like, hey, I ain't gonna smoke. You ever seen somebody who, you ever heard about somebody who had a heart attack?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you find out and trace it back like, damn, they had a heart attack because they was in a horrible relationship. It was the food. You know what I'm saying? It's a combination of things. It was a combination of things. You be like, dang, I'm going to make sure when I get in a relationship, it's somebody that's actually conducive and healthy for me. I'm not about to be fighting and arguing with nobody. So what I mean by that is using other people as an example to be like, I'm not going to do that. I don't have to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, people are showing you things not to do.
Exactly. And you have to be willing to accept it for what it is so you can stop doing it. And don't be, this is what, and people be trying to use a cop-out. They be trying to escape, right? I know people that smoke to this day. And everybody and their mama know it ain't rocket science that smoking is bad for you. But they'll try to escape the fact that they're addicted and they need to quit by saying, oh, my grandmother smoked and she lived to be 95. No, she didn't live. First of all, she didn't live. She had consciousness till she was 95, but to live is a whole nother thing. I got another question. Wrapped up into what living is. Living is not what Babylon has to offer. You can't live in Babylon. It's literally nothing but dead people. Go ahead, bro.
For the people that, say for example, to even tap into this frequency of thought that we are in, as in of awareness of this conversation, you go to your regular friends in your group and they talk about the same thing, but you know that, like, you know the answers to their questions. For example, the Illuminati, killing each other. You know that, like, everything is you. You are everything. So it's like layers to it. So my question is, can you help other people that's seeking the knowledge?
I would say that you can only guide people. And I'm going to use the common saying that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can only truly guide somebody to knowledge. It is completely up to that person whether or not they're going to help themselves.
Okay, so basically, you see this person seeking the knowledge, and you try to tell them the more knowledge than they need to know, and they're not accepting it. What do you do?
Well, there's really nothing you can do at that point because I can't force you to apply anything to your life. And I have to be smart enough to know that.
Oh, I got another question.
Yeah,
you guys also spoke about updating your hardware.
Software.
Software. I think Master Nubian spoke about it, and YouTube, and Major Boy. Like, can you speak more about that?
About upgrading stuff? Okay, so for example, right? Knowledge is going to be updated. As you apply the knowledge, you're going to gain wisdom through the use of that knowledge through your experiences.
Sorry. No. Because I had a thought. You say knowledge, like I thought about like each and every human individual is a software. Mm-hmm. So you're saying like certain knowledge you download it into your software, and I don't know. I thought about that. I'm sorry.
Yo, you smart. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Keep going. You got it. You getting it. You got it. You there. You understand. I'm listening to the way you speak, and I'm listening to your mind. You understand. You get it. You get it. You there. Yeah. But now you're stepping into... I
just had a few questions.
Go look. Keep asking. Keep asking, bro. That's how you learn. Ask. Let's go. Let's get it. Right. I want to go.
So basically, you guys, with me saying that I've been following you guys since the birth of Carbonation, since Master Teacher Alicia Christ was in, I think, Puerto Rico or Costa Rica. He was on the cabin by himself. Yeah, he was by himself in like nothing but forest area. I was like, damn, this nigga. Wait, the man came a long way, but I was asking like the software. So you download your software with like you said, the first frequency or positive and loving information. So like so are you saying like everybody have their own software?
Start breaking up. You back.
Yeah, I was saying, so you're saying that everyone has their own software, and it's chosen people. Well, I can't even say that because everybody's chosen. But I'm saying it's only certain people in this plane of existence of thought that's been chosen to wake up. And you're saying that we are here to help everyone, like people that's not even on our frequency. I got a question. How do you help them if they don't want to be helped? Like
that's not what we're here to do, right? The most honorable prophet, Elite Christ, teaches us that we're here to collect the elite and convict the weak. I'm here to collect people that understand what I'm saying, and I'm here to convict people who understand what I'm saying but refuse to apply the knowledge. Now, what it means to convict someone is to simply make them feel guilty for not doing the righteous thing. When I tell somebody, hey, you need to stop eating your favorite snack because it's genetically modified, I convict them because they know it's true and they feel guilty if they choose not to stand on that truth. When you convict someone, you just make them feel bad for not doing the right thing. And that breeds two type of people. And this is the clear indication on whether or not someone is elite or weak, right? When an elite person is convicted, they do something about it. They change their life. They make the necessary adjustments to be righteous. Yet when someone is weak, they start talking about your character. They start saying things like, oh, well, you ain't nobody. Or they start saying anything that actually goes with the alignment of what you're saying. So if you, let's say this, right? Let's say you tell me, hey, Master True, you need to stop smoking cigarettes, bro. And I start talking about your hair. That lets you know that I'm weak because I was unable to process what you were simply because I felt like you was trying to take something away from me.
Yeah, instead of learning.
Instead of learning. So
when you deal with the temptation of the universe, God, you know God is the creator to all, and you set your attention upon a goal. And say, for example, let me see. Okay, you trying to be. You want $130,000, and you know you gotta go, and the universe puts objects, people, places, and things. So, for example, women. You know, men and women. We need the women. What do you do in that situation?
And you talking about as far as obstacles is concerned?
The obstacles. You know that.
Well, all you
always mentally.
I mean, you can apply this to no matter what it is you want to do. Whenever you set out to do something, you, in order to get that something, it automatically is going to come with challenges. That's just a part of universal law of manifestation. If I want to lose weight, it's going to come with a challenge. If I want to gain weight, it's going to come with a challenge. If I want to learn something, it's going to come with a challenge. That's just how it goes. The challenge is there because you set it up as God, right? To use as a catalyst to prove to yourself that you're worthy of what you got. That's all. So if I say I want to go to the tropics, right? I'm going to put an obstacle in my way as God in the form of somebody who says, you can't go to the tropics. It's dangerous out there. You ain't got no passport. How do you get that is you keep your eye on what you said you was going to do because you recognize that these things are you testing you to see if you really want to do what you said you going to do. Separation is an illusion. If I say I'm going to the tropics and somebody say, no, you're not, I don't take that as an offense or an attack. I know that that's me in my lower self trying to challenge me and test me to see if simply saying, no, you're not, is going to take me off of what I said it's going to be. If I'm in Hawaii because I said so. Okay. That's what it's going to be. And there's going to be people in the comment section that are going to be like, y'all ain't going back to the tropics. It's going to be somebody in your waking life. You can't go to Hawaii. You ain't got enough money. It's expensive out there. That's me talking to me, trying to distract me from what I said I'm going to do.
Right, you already know your destination, but it's part of the system, it's part of the process to get you there. It's a part of the game
of God. God is a game. Life is a game. It's a game, bro. It's just a game, and you have to keep it and pay attention to the game. Like for example, me and you, we're the same thing. Me and you are the sun. I know. I'm fully aware. Like you be acting like, oh, I don't know you, and I know you're me. On a different frequency of me. I know you, bro. I know you're me.
Yeah,
but we're talking to each other like we don't know each other and oh, you're at your house. It's a big game, bro. But within me, this particular piece that I am, while simultaneously being you, this particular piece has certain demons. This piece of me might have a weakness for women. This piece of me might have a weakness for overindulging in food. But I have to know that about me so that when these challenges come, I can be like, oh, okay, I get it. Oh, this is just me. That's
going back to know thyself.
This is me. Yeah, this is me. So I got you, Wavy. Give me a second. I know you me, bro. I get it. Wavy's me, Zuri's me, Immortal Keys is me, everybody is me. But you are vibrating on a different frequency of everything, and you have your own software, you have your own demons, and we both just playing this big game, bro. We just playing this big game. That's all it is. Everybody you see, I want you to remember that is you. And you got to look at it like, what is this piece of me trying to show me? What is this piece of me talking about? Like, oh, I don't want to be a part of that me. That me smoke. That me drink. Don't take it personal. It's just you. Showing you. It's just showing it. We are darkness.
What's he got?
I want my ladder.
Yeah?
What?
I'm watch your live.
Okay, bro. All right, God. Peace, bro. Peace.
All right, man.
Okay. Hold on, bro. I got you, dog. I got you. Come on, Zuri. Zuri, look, you can hit my inbox. You can join the pod.
Peace, God.
Peace. So what's going on, Wavy? You know.
I don't know. Like,
What's going?
Chief treating us wrong, my nigga. Like he not.
Chief ain't treating nobody wrong, bro.
He is. You see how he feel about light skinned man and what he said the other day, and y'all just sitting there and let it go past your head, bro.
No, you trying to turn it into something and running away from the source of where all this came from, bro. You are hurt because you got blocked, and the way you responded.
Why he blocked me for though? Like why you gotta do that?
The way you responded was very immature and very female-like. That's what women do, bro. And people see you for. It froze, and people see you, and we're not, and real people just be sitting back like, I can't believe this. And then the fake people, we know y'all here for entertainment. Y'all just want to be like, distracted a little bit, but you know for a fact that y'all seen Wavy in the lives consistently, acting like he was on board. But as soon as he get blocked, what does he do? He immediately flipped the script and start acting a completely different way, because that's what children do. When children get hurt, they want to hurt you back. We already know that hurt people hurt people. As long as Wavy was in his comfort zone, he didn't have no problem with Chief. He was cool. He was promoting carbonation. He was calling Chief the Messiah and everything. But as soon as he had a misunderstanding, as soon as he had an emotional trigger, his true colors showed out, right? Because Chief always teaches, right? He always teaches that you don't know what you got until it's under pressure. And you didn't know who Wavy truly was until he got put under pressure, because he thought in his mind that people was going to feel a certain type of way about him because he got blocked. And so therefore he responded in a way that expressed his hurt as a form of trying to be masculine, but ended up turning out being feminine. If a man blocked me and I was hurt by it, I'm going to go to his inbox and like, hey, bro, what happened? Why you blocked me? Was there a misunderstanding? Did I do something wrong? Is there something else I can do? But nah. When you ain't got no OG, when you ain't never been around men and how men conduct themselves, what do? You respond like the only thing left in your presence when a man ain't there, and that is a woman. Black boys are learning how to deal with their emotions from a female, and you got to be crazy. 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 I'm about to let you in, Lucian, but boy, back. Anybody else want to go live, man? Go live, man. Who said that? What that? Who that? Yeah, bro. Men who don't know how to control their emotions and men who got their emotional development from a woman is the most dangerous niggas ever. Them niggas will shoot you over a 2K game. Nigga done shot your homeboy in the face because he beat you in 2K. Don't never ever let a man learn emotional responsibility from a woman. Ever. Don't ever do that.
Peace and love and respect.
Peace, God, respect.
I'm not finna even touch bases on no boy. Like, that's just not my energy. I don't go there. I don't got time for that.
At least you smart enough to peep game, though.
Yeah, like that's a waste of my energy. Like, even just to hear him speak annoyed me, and I'm sorry. But what I did want to go back to,
game, though.
It's too early for all that.
I bet.
But so I work a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just this morning, I don't know, I was supposed to be at work at 3 a.m. I got children, right? Now I make good money. I'm not gonna front like I don't make good money.
You make good money.
Yeah, but it's good money to somebody, not to me, right?
Oh, okay.
Because I know where I come from, and I know that this land is mine. You know what I'm saying? So everything is mine. You know.
I'm gonna start calling you good money.
Don't call me that.
Good money.
Don't call me that. Right. So this is what I wanted to ask you, or ask anybody, ask everybody, because we are together, right?
Oh, come on.
So I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I work 16 hours out of a day.
God dang.
And I make $33 an hour. Okay?
Okay.
After I hit, yeah, that's good money to somebody, but this shit killing me. You know what I mean? Look at me. I'm dehydrated. My eyes is black.
That's the sacrifice. That's the sacrifice you have to make.
And that's where I'm going. My daughter is 8 years old. She said, Mama, I don't even know you no more. My 8-year-old. Now, because I'm married and we both work and my husband bringing in about $13,000 a month. Okay?
Okay.
To some women, oh yeah, I need him. Nah, because I see my husband maybe one day out of the week. That's not a marriage to me. No, my children are not being raised by me. My children are being raised by the school system. My children are being raised by the nannies. You know what I'm saying? So what am I installing in my children? Nothing. Nothing at all. And I've been at this job for 2 years, and this morning I'm supposed to be at work right now. Oh, my God, I'm supposed to be there. And in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, how I'm going to pay my rent if I don't go to work? My husband going to have to do this. I do nails on the side as a hobby. I do a lot of things on the side. I read cars. I do a lot. So I know that I could upfloat. But because I drive a Mercedes, because my kids need things, I feel like this is something I'm obligated to, right? So I'm sacrificing myself, my whole self, my happiness, my well-being, my health. Man, and then I just found out I'm about to have another child.
Dang.
I'm working at Tesla. I work at Tesla.
Okay.
So I'm never really there, but in my mind, I need it. You know what I'm saying? Because once I stop, then what? Now I'm trying to open my own business, but then I'm thinking I have a home that I can run my business out of. But then there's laws that you have to deal with. You got laws that if you do nails out of your home, right? Because somebody gonna pay to get them nails done. Females is out here, so I'm charging $125 a set.
They gonna pay it. Yeah, they gonna pay it.
I'm not gonna pay it. I'm not.
Yeah.
But they will. I'm not.
Yeah, real talk.
But in my mind, I'm saying, well, how am I gonna keep going financially if I don't get any clients?
I know a charge real quick.
Yeah, because I'm known for taking energy. I don't know. I just suck it all up.
Nah, you good. What's your sign? Though?
I'm a Cancer, from what I know.
Oh, okay, you're Cancer. Okay.
Yeah, but I just see a lot of us in the comments is saying like, how we gonna keep going? Some of us is making minimum wage, and we have families that we have to provide. We have women out here that don't have a spouse, that are really stuck in a situation mentally. Because I'm sorry to say, I'm very blunt, but I come from prostitution, right?
Okay.
I did it for 12 years. You would never guess it, but I tell it because it is what it is.
Right.
I come from gang banging. I was blood gang. I've done it all because I was out here confused and lost. Because I was being raised by a confused, lost woman. Right? So when I think about my sisters out here that were married and their husbands, took good care of them, and then their marriage got taken from them and now they're struggling, I want to know, how are they supposed to step further? How can they quit their jobs? How could they get out of the system? You know what I'm saying? Me, I give to the homeless all day long. I cash my check and $500 of my dollars. I don't care if it takes for me. $500 has to go to my community. Not because somebody's telling me to, but this is just because this is who I am, and because I come from the streets, that the streets took care of me, and that's just some real things. At that moment, they took care of me in my head. Because it wasn't taking care of me. I could have been raped. I could have been killed. I could have been anything. I could have been in prison because somebody tried to hurt me and I hurt them. Anything could have happened. So now that I have this job, I worship the job because I had to lose my dignity out here to provide. You know what I'm saying? I had to really swallow my pride. And that's some deep shit for me. I'm a hustler by any means. I make soap. I do bath bombs. I do all kind of stuff. But is that enough to provide for me and my family? And I know it's so many of y'all out here that's wondering the same thing. If I quit my job right now, hell, like you said, I'm slaving to have the things that I have. I have a Mercedes. I don't care about the car. I had a Honda before this.
Let me say this,
Today they want $700 just for me to get some repairs done on this car.
Let me answer your question about quitting your job and what I'm gonna do. No, see, nobody's asking you to quit your job and run out into the jungle. What we're saying, and the guidance from the most honorable prophet, Eliyahu Christ, is to use our money to leave the system rather than using our money to develop an atmosphere for future generations. What we need to be doing is what Carbonation is doing, and that is coming together and pulling our resources.
Basic B, I read your cards. That's crazy you in here.
Yeah. Get out the comments, man.
I'm sorry, I just see my name.
Get out the comments.
I'm popular out here.
I see you. Where you at, though? Where you at?
I'm in Stockton, California, the second most miserable city in California.
Yeah, I knew you was from California because your accent reminds me of my homeboy. His last name Gilbo, Kenny Gilbo. He from Compton.
Oh, up in LA.
Yeah, he from Compton, and y'all got the same vernacular. I could tell. I knew
there's definitely a lot of forms to survive out here. There is. 2 years ago, I had literally given up. Before I got the job that I'm at now, I had given up everything. My eating habit, I just went cold turkey on everything. Smoking weed, everything. I've never been a partier, but even the little that I did do, I gave up on everything, and I bought a tent. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Emperor Omari Jabri. Okay. Well, he's supposed to be the Emperor of the United States. We're not going to really go to that, but I dated him for a while. He's a Moor, right?
Oh, okay.
So when I met him, he taught me a lot. And so me and him, we went and bought a tent. We made some smoothies and stuff like that for the people out here, and we sold them. And natural smoothies with honey, no sugar, natural. We made enough money to buy a tent and enough money to provide food for the month.
Yeah.
So we went out in the middle of nowhere and we opened up our tent. We set up shop in the middle of the park, on the side of the nowhere, and it was easier than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was easier than I thought it was because first thing first, a lot of people want to overeat. They want to eat so much that they got to unbutton their pants and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I limited what I ate. I ate 13 different fruits a day. Whatever it was, 13 different kind of fruits and vegetables, and that was my diet for the whole 30 days. Weirdly, right now, I eat meat, and I cannot gain weight. When I ate that fruit, I gained so much weight in 30 days. It was like happiness.
Was it GMO?
No. No. We have an organic market here that a lot of the Africans that come here, they grow their own stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like a little farm that you could go on. You could buy their fruits and vegetables. And I did that. I noticed that the universe gave me more when I didn't have a job.
Oh, right. Of course.
I noticed. I think that a lot of us live in fear because we see that everybody else has something. Everybody has a car. Everybody has a house. Everybody has something. So naturally, as women, I know I'm a woman. I can't speak on a man because I'm not there. I'm not him. I don't know how to be.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I see a woman next to me and let's say she got a Maserati, I'm looking like, damn, what you doing to get that car?
Yeah.
Just automatic. Right. So now I want to work a job that I could afford that Maserati because it's fat, it's dope, it's nice. But all in all, there's got to be a way for us to literally say, screw the system, because it takes us so far away from who we trying to be.
Absolutely.
Money to me is the evilest thing because, look, I said I was a prostitute. Do you know how many spirits I had to shake off? Do you know how many soul ties I had?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm telling y'all, I was a real man.
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
Talk about, we don't even need to conversate if it ain't about money. That's how bad it was. Like, you look at me as a man, I'm not looking at you like, oh, you could be my spouse, you could be my husband. You finna pay me. Oh, you look like you like skinny, you look like you got some money. What's up? That just was my mentality.
Yeah.
man, and I made a lot of money, but I lost a lot of me. Like, I lost so much of me that even 6 years later, I've been clean. I call it clean because it's a drug to me.
Absolutely, yes.
I've been clean for 6 years, and still sometimes I have to go visit where I used to walk because I have to remember that that's not where I'm supposed to be. It took me from something. Mm-hmm. Just imagine if I was on a straight path for those 10 years that I was in the game.
Right.
Just imagine how many things that I lost within myself. How many parasites, like she said, how many parasites did I come across? I just thank the Most High that I never was raped. I never was robbed, like I said. But it was the most dirtiest feeling that I still try to scrub off of me to this day. Right. And when I say scrub off of me, I try to scrub it out of my mind. Because in my mind, when I get broke, what I'm going to think? Damn, shit, I did that shit. I could go back and do that shit again.
Yeah.
And I know this is a lot of us. I used to sell dope. So if indeed I quit my job, and what's going to be next? What the devil going to do? What my lower self going to do? I'm going to go back and get what I know because I'm from the streets. I am. Yeah. And I think,
look,
like, okay.
Check it out, though. See, you are a prime example of a black woman who has not just the yam talk, but you have firsthand experience of what we would consider the dark side and also the lighter side of Babylon. And you're saying that neither one has brought you fulfillment. Having the money in a what we would say a cleaner way is not fulfilling you, and also getting the money in a less cleaner way is not fulfilling you. And the only sense of fulfillment you've ever had has been living in tune with nature.
Yeah, that's real. I literally did everything as natural as possible, from brushing my teeth to showering. Right. It was so lovely, yo.
What we're doing, what you represent, is what black women don't have to go through to realize.
Oh, I found them.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't. But why do like a lot of black women can save themselves a lot of time from going to get these degrees and trying to make it in the system when they can talk to somebody who's actively making it in the system and saying, "Hey, look, you have to sacrifice your whole soul just to get the car you want, just to get the house you want." And what you're feeling now is you're not able to be the mother because you're a Cancer. You want to be a mother more than anything else, and the rest of your chart is going to tell you what type of mother you are. Your moon is going to tell you what type of mother you are. Your Mercury, your Mars, your Venus. But at the core of what you are, you don't want to do nothing but be a good wife and a good mother. Everything else you can trade. If you could trade that in to be a full-time mother and wife, you would. But you're in a position now because the system is all you've ever known, from the grimiest version of it to the more suburban, elegant version of it. But you're still saying, like, hey, I don't want the system, but I really don't know what to do without it.
Yeah. It's like a prisoner. He learned his lesson.
Yeah.
But he's still trapped. You know what I'm saying? And this is an emotional topic. I've never, ever really went too much deep like that. But I know there's some sisters in here that I could feel y'all energy, and y'all come from what I come from. Despite y'all not even commented, I see y'all and I feel y'all. But I come to realize that, what am I putting in my children? Absence. And do you know what absence can cause? There's molestation, there's rape, there's neglect, there's depression, there's suicide. There's so many things that you can leave your child to stumble across. I could feel like my baby is in a safe place all day long. I'm at work thinking, because my mother was a rape victim. My mother was a molested victim. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, am I leaving my baby? I talk to her about it all day long. You know what I'm saying? All day long. A man should not, a woman should not, this is not, don't do, don't allow, whoop, whoop, whoop. I stretch it to the fact, but it takes one person to be able to say, I'll kill your mother if you tell her.
Oh, yeah.
Even if I tell you, even if that man tell you or that woman, because a woman can molest just as bad as a man. And it's some nasty women out here. It's some nasty ones out here. I feel like I could really, I'm a really strong feeler. I'm a Cancer. I don't feel like my baby is going through anything, but it's just something that's always crossing my mind.
Right.
Because every morning when my mom left to work, she woke us up and she talked about the birds and the bees and how beautiful we are. And a man should not be telling you. A man should not tell you. When you are ready to give yourself upon a man, you'll know your body is going to heat up to him. Your body is going to produce a juice. That's what my mom called it. It's going to produce a juice for that man. Right? Yeah. So we knew about that at 4 or 5 and 6. My mom wasn't scared to talk about stuff to us.
Right.
But because my mom told me that a man shouldn't, I was willing to go and do it. But I have never, ever, and I dealt with, we call them tricks, excuse my language, it is what it is.
I get it, yeah.
I have never warmed up to a trick.
Right.
So I knew in my mind, like you said, the right way and the wrong way. And when you know better, you do better, right? I knew better, but the money, I needed the money. Because my daughter needed that birthday party that was worth $5,000. My son needed those Jordans that you was talking about, $220. You know what I mean? My rent is $2,000 alone. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment in a city that has nothing for $2,000 a month. So I calculated how many dollars I had to make a day to keep up with my rent. I don't have to have a job. Yeah. I don't have to have a job. I could recycle cans and make $50 a day. I can Uber. I got this nice car. Hell, I can Uber and Lyft all day.
Right.
But then I'm scared of some energy. And once I'm angry, and I don't know how to control it. Because I go so deep in my lower self because I still have spirit attachments or soul ties to these nasty men out here.
Right.
That when I got married, I had to really realize that this is my husband, that this is not nobody that's supposed to be giving me all this. It's really bad that I couldn't separate the two. Like I said, he make about $13,000 a month. So in my head, what you gonna do for me?
Oh yeah.
You gonna pay for me to go back to school? You gonna pay for my kids' college? What are you doing for me? Till I had to stop and think, hey yo, this man loves me.
Yeah.
He's not even, not to bring our personal, we did not have sex the first 3 months of our marriage. I said I would never have sex with him until after I got married because I said I pulled myself out. And it was hard. It was so hard that every man that I crossed, I thought that that's what he wanted. I thought he could read it.
Yeah.
I thought that he could see where I had just came from.
Right.
I thought he could see it or smell it or something. I thought that men knew hoes.
Yeah.
I thought men could see that. Yeah. And he kept saying, like, what is it about you? Like, you're so intelligent, but it's just something reckless about you. And so I broke it down like, you know, he knew something, but he just couldn't read it well because, like you said, we could hide it. Oh, yeah. Spirits stink. I'm going to tell you right now, bad spirits stink. When a bad spirit come in your house and they leave, you guarantee you're going to grab an instant because you're going to be like, what the hell is that stale smell?
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say smell it. Yes, you can smell negative energy if you're in tune.
Pete, this too, right? And this another thing I want to say about black women who, whatever spectrum you're on, whether you're the black woman that's on weekend food stamps or you're the black woman that makes $150,000 a year, I want you to understand that, and this is not going to sit well with a lot of black women because they have so much emotional investment into the system. But there's literally nothing a black woman can do, or even a black man for that matter, regardless of what spectrum you're on, to help your children in the system that is constantly programming them to be retarded and stupid and ignorant. If you look at the TV is trying to grasp your children so that they can be good consumers for the rest of their life. We don't even do the TV. But listen, it doesn't have to be the TV. Babylon is a system that is everywhere you go.
Oh. Sorry.
Babylon is good. Babylon is a system everywhere you go, from the T-shirts people wear to the billboards to the advertisements to the magazines to the way people talk. If you listen to people, it's not people that you're talking to. It's these government AI robots that are representatives for Babylon. Listen to how people talk. I swear, when I first woke up, I realized that I wasn't talking to humans, real, authentic human beings. I was talking to a robot that just spit out
that was
whatever it saw on TV. Super Bowl, NBA Finals, McDonald's, Call of Duty. They were just talking about what was hot at the time. They really didn't have a mind of their own. And so what I'm saying is you cannot be in that system and provide any type of a future for your children other than being a nice little battery for the system. That is it. No matter how much money you make, no matter where you move, even if you go into nature in that system, it's a false, lower self version of the capacity of what you truly want to give your children. Now, what I'll say to this, right? If you want to give your children the best, make sure you understand what the best is and stop accepting what other people are presenting and promoting as the best. I looked down the street. I was riding on I-75, 285 in Georgia, and 95 feet in the air, 95 feet in the air, probably 120 feet, is a McDonald's sign. What type of atmosphere and environment am I in where the height of the citizens are allowing McDonald's to soar above everything else? McDonald's higher than the damn church. You can spot McDonald's before you spot the church. You can spot McDonald's before you spot anything that's going on in this system. And that's sad to me.
Well, see,
that's crazy. That's pathetic. That's pathetic to the point where I'm watching corporations dominate this world. And I'm not mad at the corporation, because the corporation is simply a reflection of the minds of the people. I'm disappointed with the people. And rather than try to change people, I need to change my environment, because the people are a reflection of the environment. The reason McDonald's exists, the reason Walmart exists, the reason Microsoft exists, the reason why trees are being cut down for a mall to get put up, the reason why Babylon looks the way it is because of the environment that allows people to be disconnected from what we truly are. And that is nature, that is the sun, that is God. And until we get back to an environment where the sun is at its highest frequency, will we ever have our genes activated to get us back into our natural state? Because we know that our genes govern our behavior. It doesn't matter what you buy your kids. It doesn't matter what you show your kids. It doesn't matter what you teach them. It doesn't matter if you homeschool them. It doesn't matter if you set them up with a 401k, a $25,000 trust fund. It doesn't matter what you do, because their genes are deactivated. You want to go to biology? You can't buy your way out of biology. You can't sell your way out of biology. You can't teach your way out of biology. When a human being is not in its right environment, the genes that are necessary to be intelligent and in tune with nature will shut off, and you will see human beings doing the stupid things that they're doing to this day. Why do black people act the way they act? Why do white people act the way they act? Why do Chinese people act the way they act? Because everybody outside of the tropical Cancer and the tropical Capricorn are freaking connected.
And you know what? The connection be so real. Like, I could walk past certain people. The other day, I was on this place we call Miracle Mile. It got like some coffee shops, you know, little elegant area where the preppy people hang out. Mm-hmm. I ain't got no business over there, but I wanted to be over there. So I was up over there. I like coffee too sometimes. So I was over there and I was sitting, and it was a cold day, but the sun just came out of nowhere. I wasn't feeling myself, right? Mm-hmm. So the sun came out, so I moved to where the sun was at so I could heat up. Because when I'm cold, I'm irritated when I'm cold. Absolutely. I don't like being cold at all.
Absolutely.
So I could hear, not even hear, because I don't necessarily hear with my ears, if you feel where I'm coming from.
I understand, yeah.
I could feel what I thought I could hear. But it was coming. You ever heard some heavy, hard metal, like, da-da-da-da, like just make you just like, oh, what is it?
Yeah.
I'm looking around, but I don't see it, but I could feel it, like, in my chest, like, beating real hard, like a real crazy white people straight rock star Kiss music, like horrible. I don't like it. So I'm looking around and I can't find it. And then I just feel it getting closer. So I'm thinking it's a car coming from a far distance, you know, that was nice, maybe. Had a lot of beat in it or something. So this European man walks past me, but I have my eyes closed because I'm kind of nervous because the energy was kind of like off to me. So as he got closer, the beat got stronger in my chest, and now it's hurting me. It's to a point where I feel like I'm about to have to burp, but it's not burping. Mm-hmm. So I finally look up, and it's a man, but he had like a face of a alligator or some type of serpent, like a something. And I look up again, and then it was a white man. I said, oh, let me get away from you because you got that energy. Mm-hmm. When he walked past me, he stunk so sour. Yeah. He stunk so sour. When I turned to the other side, he was gone. And I'm still trying to figure out what role did that play in my life that day, because since that day, I've been feeling this real calm energy. I don't know if that was my lower self leaving. Mm-hmm. Or something, but it was so strong that literally I felt like I had to burp and I couldn't burp. And I just kept saying to myself, once I looked up, he was gone. Like, no signs of him, no vibration, no nothing. Ever since then, I had my daughter with me. It's just been like, I've been at peace. But I felt like he took something from me. And I do have a really bad temper. I have to admit that. I have.
Yeah, you're a Cancer. Yeah, Cancer.
I scare myself when I'm upset. That's why I stay away from vibrations that's going to upset me. Right. Like you just see me open my door. I'm in front of Mercedes-Benz right now. Because today I'm just fed up with the work. I'm fed up with the car. I'm fed up with whatever's taking me from my family. I'm fed up with it. Right. I'm to the max. I've been at this job and it's like, I used to be 135 pounds. I'm 104 pounds. Well, okay. It's killing me slow, like dead ass. I don't have enough time to even eat. We get a 30-minute lunch. By the time I get to where I got to get to even heat up my lunch, it's time to go back to work.
So I'll say this, right? You have clearly identified the problem. I'm not saying go to the extreme, do nothing drastic. I ain't telling you to go to Tesla and be like, fuck y'all, I ain't working here no more. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that because it doesn't have to be extreme. What I'm saying is really sit down and start planning and taking the best moves to getting out of that situation. Otherwise, you literally are torturing yourself. You doing it to yourself. You took yourself out of hell to only recreate it again.
No, seriously, because I feel like I'm just hoeing in a different way.
You are. That's the thing.
When I was out there, I'd be out there 24 hours sometimes because I had, like you said, put your mind to it and it's yours. Yeah. When I say that, I would say, okay, tonight I'm about to make $5,000. I'm not leaving right here till I make $5,000. You know? And then it got to the point where, okay, I hit that 5,000. Now let me see how much further I could get. Right. Now that I'm working a job, I can't even save the money because it's coming too slow. I got to wait every 2 weeks composed to me getting it every day. Mm-hmm. So then I got out of prostitution and then I got into pill pressing. I don't know if you know what that is, but
I have no idea what pill pressing is.
Ecstasy, pills, making pills.
Oh, making pills. Okay.
Making pills. Now I'm bringing in, 10,000 every 2 days. What do I have to show for any of it? Nothing. I don't have $1 of none of it. But I got a felony. And I done did prison time. Been away from my kids, allowing any person to come in. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm at a job where I'm in prison, where I'm letting any, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I see where people get lost in faith because you don't know what's next. Okay, I stopped this lifestyle, but now I got to go hoe for the white man. Mm-hmm. I didn't have no pimp. I wasn't into that because I wanted all my money. Right. That's one thing I could say is, I done invested in a few things, like my college education got paid for. But other than that, I really lost so much time on being pure. Yeah. And if there's any women out there that's going through that or, come from that, I'm always open to discussion, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a real drug, and at any time you could relapse. Anything your phone bill do, your car note do, anything can draw you back to any point. Anything could take you there. An argument with your family or anything could just, to me, if I get mad, I made more money when I was upset because I stayed out there longer. Yeah. My body was warm. It didn't get cold out there to me. You know what I'm saying? But I